Centuries ago, a powerful walled city called Nochi stood, which is now known as Togo. This was the ancient home of the Ewe people, a proud, determined, and deeply spiritual community. But their days in Nochi were darkened by the reign of a very ruthless king named Agokoli. Agokoli was no ordinary ruler. His word was law, and that law was built on fear. He demanded blind obedience, hard labor, and silence. To keep his people from fleeing or even dreaming of freedom, he commanded the construction of a towering wall around the city. This wall, known as Agbobo, was no simple barrier, it was a fortress built with mud, sharp thorns, and human suffering. It stood as both prison and monument of his tyranny. Under Agokoli's rule, the people were crushed by cruel taxes, endless work, and brutal punishment. He ordered the execution of elders, fearing their wisdom might inspire rebellion. Mothers wept for sons lost to labor. Fathers bowed their heads in shame and helplessness. The people of Noche lived each day with sorrow etched deep in their bones. Hope, it seemed, had died behind the wall. But hope is a stubborn thing. In harsh voices, elders gathered in street, hearts pounding beneath their cloaks. Among them rose a wise man named Tegli, a respected leader, healer, and spiritual guide. Agokoli's wall is strong, Tegli whispered, but not stronger than our unity, not stronger than wisdom. We will not die here, we will find a way. And so a plan began to take shape, not through weapons or war, but through cleverness and patience. Each day, as they swept near the wall or pretended to wash the street, the people poured small amount of water in a hidden section of the wall. Just a little. Day after day, week after week, the mud began to soften, the thorns loosened. The mighty wall, unseen by the king's guard, began to rot from within. And then came the night. The moon hung low. The sky was hushed. A strange silence covered the city, like the world itself was holding its breath. Children clung to their mothers. Warriors held their tools, not for battle, but for escape. Quietly, swiftly, they broke through the weakened wall, a hole just wide enough for one person at a time. One by one, they slipped through, heartbeats loud in their ears. But they were not done being clever. To mislead Agokoli's soldiers, they walked backwards, so their footprint pointed toward the city, not away from it. In the dark, the trackers would believe the people had returned, not fled. Every step was a gamble, every movement heavy with fear and silent courage. Through dense forests and across swirling rivers, they journeyed, days of anger, nights of whispered prayer. Some carried babies on their backs, others limped, wounded from years of forced labor. But they all had something greater than pain, the promise of freedom. At last, they reached fertile lands. Some settled in what is now the Volta region of Ghana. Others moved eastward into southern Togo and Benin. They built new homes, sang old songs, and cooked the foods of memory. Akple, abobitadi, yam with palava sauce, not just to nourish their bodies, but to keep their identity alive. They had escaped not just a city, but a cage. To this day, the Ewe people remember their exodus. Each year, they celebrate the Hobechecho festival, the festival of the Exodus, with drumming, dancing, and storytelling. They wear vibrant clothes, reenact the great escape, and pass the story from grandparent to child.